Hi everyone, Coach Sullivan here with MGS Coaching Football again. To my subscribers, I thank you, and to non-subscribers, I really hope I tease you into pushing that button. I completed my 38th year coaching football as a defensive coordinator, but over that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. Today, in this empty film clips, I want to share with you our exit A.F.C versus an empty set, and we're actually going to tag an evil call to it. So evil is a defensive line stunt to help stop the run game, especially in empty, versus what turned out to be a running quarterback. So I'll get into that with you momentarily. Okay, so this is from 2018. It's versus Becker College. Turned out to be a pretty good rivalry, and it's 3rd and 10. The ball's on our 37. They'd gotten a short field. Our punt game wasn't very good that day. It was kind of a rainy, windy day, and so yeah, it is what it is, right? Adapt, adjust, overcome. So the ball's on, excuse me, the right hash. I know it says L, but the GA's long since moved on. And this quarterback, we weren't expecting him. Number one, we were expecting another quarterback, and then all of a sudden this kid appears, and he turned out to be quite a running threat. So now it's subscribe, just push the button. But the reason we call exit is we're expecting there is a strong running threat. Well, this kid turned out to be so strong that we had to add an evil line stud to it to help stop the quarterback run game. So 5 in the box wasn't enough. We had to do that as well. So that's why I'm going to share this film clip with you. Okay? So, okay. So remember, there are all kinds of derivations of Toledo empty. So these are 3, but number 3 is on the line of scrimmage. I just want to say 3. I mean 3 wide receivers. So it's 5 wide receiver set, which to us classifies it as Toledo empty, 5 wide receivers. And his 1 derivation, 3 is on the line, 2 and 1 are off. Well, no big deal to us. The 2 receiver side is the same. Okay, so there's our 58 box, which I'll show you more detail when we get to the tight copy. Okay, here are our 2 outside linebackers. This is the dime, that's the rover. Okay, here's our field corner, boundary corner whip, and you don't see the free safety because he's extra deep, because I'm thinking he's going to take a shot into the end zone because he's got a strong enough arm. So normally, free safety's at 20, right? So that would put him right about here in the 15. Well, he's a little bit deeper than that for that reason. Okay, and you'll see it again when we get to the tight copy. So let's play it through. And so a little change. That was a halftime adjustment, by the way. Okay. So this, on top of the different quarterback, he would pump it. It was quarterback draw, but he would pump fake it. And then they started pulling a guard around and so forth, right, which helped us out quite a bit. And so field corners matched up. He'd be here anyway, but he just so happens to be matched up on their best receiver. This is a maroon. It's a man-free coverage. So it's the lack of any type of real route that gets my 2 defenders to look inside thinking draw, because these receivers are making no effort whatsoever, in case anybody's wondering. So now let me focus on the box defenders here, our 2 inside linebackers and our defensive line. So consequently, as I say that, on the other side into the boundary, these 2 receivers are running some legit routes, so watch my 2 defenders over here. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this kid here, had to come in. He was a third string safety freshman, so he's that's not great technique, but he got thrown into the fire literally near the end of the first half. So this is the second half, and so he's right. So I'll give him a lot of credit. He wasn't afraid. All right, so now my apologies. Let's focus on the box and then get to the tight copy. Great knockback by the nose. Right here, the nose guard does a tremendous job knocking back the center. Watch him. Absolutely incredible. And so the guy who's riding right here, watch this defensive end. So evil, as you'll see, is they're both pinching the B gaps. Slanting and penetrating is what we say, but for just think they're pinching the B gaps. So he does a phenomenal. He gets so far upfield, he actually retraces and helps make the tackle. That's phenomenal effort. That's when we say play fast. That's an example of playing fast. You're not done until the ball carries on the ground. Okay? So let's go to the tight copy now. Okay, so the defensive ends are coming like that. That's what evil is. Okay? Nothing complicated, but that's evil. Okay? This quarterback was giving us some fits a little bit. We won the game handily. 23 to 7 was the score. They got a late touchdown to make it 23-14, but we handled them pretty well. But this was necessary. So let's see how this plays out. So that nose right here, the nose guard, even well with the evil call, which helped immeasurably, the nose guard makes this play single-handedly. Right? Look at the nose. He has driven the center back the entire play. I mean, he absolutely manhandled the center. So what I'd also like to show you now is the great reaction by this inside linebacker who had a pick six for 60 yards in this game. He's going to see the down block, and then as he reacts, same color will cross his face, so he exchanges outside. Watch how he does this. Phenomenal. Perfect. He's exchanging with the defensive end that's built into our base defense. That's what you do. Absolutely perfect. This linebacker's guard pulls. So he scraped over. He's right where he's supposed to be. Right? So the five guys we have in the box, setting the edge, filling over, knocking back, and then watch what this guy. Now here's the defensive end from the play side. He has over penetrated, right? Watch what he does. That is just incredible effort. Again, we just use two words: play fast, which means you, like I said, your job is not done until that ball carrier is on the ground. In this case, it happens to be the quarterback. And so there is the last little piece. See the free safety? Now, again, he's misaligned. He should be looking on the opposite end, and he should be lined up right there in the middle of the field, especially with the reason why I backed him up. I'm thinking the quarterback could go to the end zone and the three receivers to the field, right? The big field. but he's where he should be, and that's why he's there. Good inside leverage. Okay, and that's exit evil with maroon, man free behind it. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, to my subscribers, I thank you. To non-subscribers, I hope I teased you into it. I'd like to thank YouTube for providing this platform, and I'd like to thank you for watching MJS Coaching Football.